So I'm up to the final boss. I'm on a tasty 3-win streak as I'm going up the Covanent. So we're getting pretty close to the highest difficulty, which is Covenant rank 25. And I think I've got a very good deck. I've got this unit that I've duplicated twice. It has Large Stone and Frenzy Stone, so he's very strong, and I have 3 of them. And lots of heals, some supportive dudes to make the heals stronger. I've got a lot of glimmers from the random event, and they're sort of being scaled up a little bit by this plus magic power and plus magic power here, and plus magic power is really nice on a spell like this that restores health on everybody and deals damage to everybody. Every little instance of healing and damage is buffed by the magic power. So this is the Seraph that strips buffs, which shouldn't be too much of a problem because I'm not just relying on buffs. Even though I have this hero that has spikes, I've got plenty of raw damage in the other units as well. I don't even know when exactly Seraph strips buffs. I feel like in the past I've feared that ability and it hasn't stripped as much as I thought it was going to anyway. So I can put one of these on every floor because I have 3 of them. And I can put one of these behind these guys. This guy can probably just chill on the... Yeah, there's no space on this floor. The tank in front of this guy takes 3, so this guy needs to go on the top. So these guys have sweep, and they also gain damage when they kill. So it's really nice that they have an initial damage buff that sort of lets the ball start rolling on there. It sort of helps them get their first kills so that they can get even more damage. So just then I should have not just... Oh no, it's okay, that's not a spell. Yeah, so I didn't make a mistake. So I probably want to do this one first to make sure that I get the 5 times. Unless I want to heal this guy. I do have the mana to do this floor. But I think I want to nuke this Ember Drain guy. I want to kill him as soon as possible because that's annoying. Yeah, so now he's gonna die. I have to keep note of the fact that there's sweepers that can kill my little squishy guys at the back actually. Like this guy would die to that 3 damage. And I don't really have any way to increase their HP, I don't think. I don't really mind that much if the if this guy dies on the top floor. Very nice. Because of this guy, I can even though I can't, it looks like I can't afford to do anything, I can go to the first floor and do some spells. Might be worth topping him up so that he doesn't die. Alright, so this, if I don't do anything, he's gonna die, which I don't want. And the best way to sort that out would be to open with a expensive spell, so every other spell is made cheaper by split anvil. But which spell do I want to do? Although then I'd lose the ability to play Husk Hermit, but I can always play it later. That looks fun to me. Boom. Who do I want to give spikes? I think it's cool to give someone spikes who doesn't have any yet. Spread it around, I guess. Especially because Seraph might, I think Seraph's ability might like halve their buffs. So that could hurt a bit less if I've spread the buffs around a bit. Regen is nice on this guy because it'll trigger rejuvenate twice, or maybe more. And then maybe I'll do a glimmer here because these guys aren't dying yet. Although he kind of needs the healing too. Yeah, let's prioritize keeping everyone alive. This split anvil goes so well with this a forgotten name. It's so easy to play 3 spells in a turn when they're made 0 mana cost. I'll just quickly mouse over all of the things that I have. Priori's Cloak, obviously very good with all this healing going on. Although I have some cards that are just regen, and they kind of, I don't really like, they feel kind of wasted in my deck. Because they don't do this, I don't think. This was really nice to get. It meant I could fit in more support units and I could get more mana ember things. Alright, what's going on here? I really like buffing the HP of these little guys so that they don't die to some stray thing. So he can, wait. If I play him, that's the only thing I'll be able to do this turn, so are there any emergencies? The only thing that might be tempting is if I could somehow kill this guy before he can Ember Drain everything. That's fine. Let's just put him down. I guess I'll top up that 2 health guy. Also, this guy freezing cards is quite nice with Split Anvil. And this one too. One of the problems with my deck is that I don't have many 2 mana cost spells. Because I often, because of all this Ember Drain, it's hard for me to get off my 3 cost spells and trigger the Split Anvil from them. So it's sort of like I'm relying on, unexpectedly, I'm relying on my 2 cost spells, which I have a couple. But it would be nice to have more. It's actually bad that I've made this cheaper with the Ember Stone. It's originally costs 2. See, if I didn't improve this spell, I could make all the other spells free. That's something to remember. If I have Split Anvil, it's good to spread the mana costs around evenly. Okay, any emergencies? Not really. This guy's almost an emergency. I should probably address that. Although it's really tempting to get rid of these units. See, it just doesn't sound good when I have all these things scaling up spell damage and benefiting from spell damage. Spreading spores just gets outperformed. So I could frostbite the boss, or I could frostbite this group. I think I'll frostbite. I'll frostbite the boss. Do I have... look at how much mana I've got this turn. I could actually use a 3 mana cost spell. I could even play a unit and a 3 mana cost spell. Okay. So let's put a tanky dude who I don't care about that much in front of this almost dead guy. And then play one of these. Where do I want to play it? Maybe here where it could hit the boss. That could be cool. Now I can give someone quick. if I gave this guy quick, he could kill this before it Ember Drains, but I can also just do that with something like this. Or even this. So let's put quick on the first floor one. And I'll continue to have a bias towards putting regen on this guy because he'll trigger his cultivate multiple times. And yeah, I'll go here just because that also nukes the boss. And this was low health. And this, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's funny that Jack Strips affects the boss every time he moves too. Okay, so... not doing that much damage to the boss. We're doing an okay amount, I guess. Might be worth using this. But then I can't use this. Maybe I'll use this first. Okay, so we use the bombs first to do massive bomb. That doesn't kill. Because he doesn't have much healing left. Hey, my broken mouse unclicks when I don't want it to. Doesn't matter that much. Probably didn't do the perfect thing there, but whatever. It's not bad to heal that guy up when he's not full health. Make the next fight stronger. I haven't really been paying attention to how and when he strips buffs from people, to be honest. Oh, this is actually pretty close. And I feel like this floor is much stronger than the top floor, so maybe I've lost. Yeah, we'll see. close. Nuke him. Nuke him with a 3-cost spell. Yeah. He's dead. Is not in a good shape. Nice. So that's a 4-win streak. Covanent 23, 22, 21, and 20. In a row. Oh, that's the first time I've had at least 40 cards. That's kind of cool. Or it takes 20 damage at the start of the round. Oh yeah. For a second there I thought it was going to say at the start of every fight.